Hey, I've just been in a video making mood, quite frankly, today. So I'm going to respond to my friend Prince-GMO in his video, which I'll leave the link to it in the description box. He made a video about his thoughts on Gail Kim's comments on WWE. Let me say this on her right now. I'm a fan of Gail Kim. I think she's a great wrestler, a great talent. I think WWE badly misused her. And I can understand her loyalty to Impact Wrestling because Impact Wrestling gave her her career. Where I'm standing, she's won. She's become a female legend that's talked about even by non-fans of Impact Wrestling. I mean, she's got a great social outside the ring life. I mean, she's married and seems to be living a happy life otherwise. But her obsession with WWE, at that point, I gotta say the Elsa line. Let it go. I mean, and when you really think about it, and Prince-GMO talked about this, she talks about Vince McMahon's trash booking, which I gotta admit, she's not wrong. Now, she wants to talk about how Asian performers are misused in WWE. I'd give her a listen. Because, let's be honest, she's been treated dirty. And with what's going on right now with Asuka, Shinsuke Nakamura, or if you go back to the past, Jimmy Wang Yang, Taka Michinoku, Yoshitatsu, Tajiri. Although Tajiri was treated fairly well compared to most of the others I named. But yeah, if she wants to talk about that, then I'd give a listen. I definitely would listen to Gail Kim on that. But she talked about WWE's booking in general, which she's not wrong. But at the same time, I'm like, Gail, I gotta admit, you're kind of calling the kettle black when really your company's hands aren't clean, particularly with the women's division. Right now, the women's champion is Taya, who's a decent performer, but let's be honest, her stock went down with me after that one match in Lucha Underground, the Falls Count Anywhere match with Sexy Star. These are two trained wrestlers, and they just phoned it in. It's easily the worst match of Ultima Lucha 3, or to translate in English, Ultima Lucha 3. Easily in season 3 of Lucha Underground. Easily the worst match or one of the weaker matches of that whole event. Now, you know it's bad when Katrina, aka Carly Perez, has a match with Ivelisse. Ivelisse is the more polished of the two, but they have a better match than Sexy Star and Taya. That's sad. But you have the belt put on to Taya and taken off of one of the main reasons people still watch your program, and that's Tessa Blanchard. And I have said this about Tessa many times privately, and I'm going to say it here publicly. Tessa Blanchard is the hottest female act not in WWE. She's easily the hottest female act not in WWE. She got the looks, the body, she could actually wrestle. She has that it factor. But yet you're going to take the belt off of her and put it on Taya. Now, unlike Prince, I have no issues with Tessa losing the title. I have no issues with that. But I'd rather you put it on Kiera Hogan. And I don't think Kiera Hogan's ready for that spot. I'd rather you put it on Jordynne Grace, who I think right now is ready for that spot. I mean, if you saw that match with Jordynne Grace versus Taya on the recent Impact, Jordynne Grace beat the crap out of Taya. She beat the crap out of her. Man, shoot. But you're going to take it off of Tessa and put it on Taya. I mean, really. So really, I'm like, Gail, you can't really talk about Vince, but you're going to do it just to set up a feud between yourself. And didn't you retire not that long ago, Gail? Now, granted, Gail could still go. I'm sure she still can. Otherwise, she wouldn't have done it. But still, you've retired more times than Ric Flair and The Undertaker and Muhammad Ali combined. You have, and then you come back to do a feud with Tessa, which we all saw that coming. We all saw that coming. But come on, you could have left Tessa with the belt. And if you really want to give Tessa Blanchard the rub, which Tessa should win their upcoming match in April at that event. And I know it's on April 28th. I forgot the name of it. But if you really want to give her a rub, you should have had her go in as the champion. And you as the challenger for the belt. If you really want to get her over. Granted, that match sells with or without the title. Granted. But if you really want to get her over, Tessa should still be the champion right now. Because the only one in right now currently that I see even coming close to taking the belt off of Tessa maybe is Jordynne Grace. Besides her, there ain't nobody else in Impact. But then Gail comes back, wanting to do a program with her, which is fine. Because in real life, they're really good friends. They're actually great friends. But still, you can't really throw no stones at Vince, because this would have been something dumb that Vince would have did. So I have to kind of agree with my boy. But what do you guys think on this? I'm out.
Oh, and one other thing. Miss Gail Kim, in my opinion, needs to let it go. Yeah, WWE did you dirty. I ain't gonna lie. But like I said at the beginning of this video, at some point, you gotta let it go. I think she's mad because she knows she should have been and should have been, honestly, a bigger star than she was in WWE. And she knows it. And I do think she is bitter that she did not have the same success in WWE. Because let's be honest, WWE is the bigger company, is the more known company. And basically, that's where stars can become legends. But they screwed her over, and I don't fault her for being a little angry about that. But let's be honest, Impact has showed you so much love. At this point, WWE's name should not even be in your mouth. I took up for her even when she turned down an invitation to Evolution. I don't blame her for not going after the way they treated her in those 2 runs. But still, you were a former women's champion. You didn't hold it that long, but you were a former WWE women's champion. There's a lot of good or great female talents right now, even with 2 belts, that have not even sniffed either the Raw or women's Raw or SmackDown women's championships. Not even close. You could say you're a former women's champion in WWE. You may not have held it for that long, but you could at least say it. And Impact, like I said, gave you your career. At this point, WWE shouldn't even be in your mouth at all. So I'm just saying, at this point, in my opinion, let it go, Kim. Now I'm out for real.